8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So, you-Zhe. So I switched off all the lights and I tried to make the brightness of my screen a little bit lower, perhaps, so that it doesn't really blind you. I tried to fix also the filters of my camera. I'm not really sure if it's okay. I've put it in the first option. I have like 10 in this camera. You can also just fix that in the editing. Yeah. Why aren't you still texting me, honestly? Like my father says you had like this issue that if I wanted him, and we have explained that's not the case, and we showed this to you, and I don't know, like I can't really understand that. Okay. So we are in the out of time. Okay. Chaos theory, Jarkun polarized. So we continue out of time. So hold on. Okay. I hope the quality is okay. I will wait to see once we get into the game and just fix the lens if not. My camera is supposed to have like a powerful zoom, but I haven't really used that because whenever I try to film something, the lens really focuses. So yeah. Yeah, I think it's okay. Yes, it's okay. So we left the game exactly where Max and Chloe...
Wait up, Speedy! Dude, this is gonna be so cool! Slow down. Wait for me to get your present. You can just back time up. We'll have to test you now to make sure. Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell. Raw and rough. It suits you. Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized. We don't know for how long. Exactly why it's time to have fun.
So like we left Max and Chloe where they had left the diner of her mother, and now they are in this junkyard to have fun. If I remember correct, now the first thing we will have to do is collect the bottles, and then you will be introduced for the first time to Frank Bowers, who is the DRUG dealer.
David might be a douche, but you did steal his gun. Is everybody armed in Arcadia Bay now? Only the ones who shouldn't be, like Step Dildo. Until now. I'm not in the revolution yet, Che. You are the revolution, Max.
Che.
So we should figure out how to best use and abuse your power with a test. Drink? Yuck. You are so cute. You haven't changed a bit. Okay, let's do this. Can you find 5 bottles while I prep the shooting range? Beer and guns? Nice combo. You can handle it. Now go find us 5 bottles, pretty please.
Okay, so we have to find the bottles, as I said. I hate this. I don't even remember where they are, so let's see. I think there's one up there. Okay, take. Of course we broke it. Of course we broke it.
Here, a cute little bottle for the taking.
I don't understand. Okay, here, take. Okay. Now take. Okay.
Hello, bottle number 1. 4 more to go.
I can't believe I'm searching for bottles in this fucking game. Okay.
This looks like a graffiti museum for Chloe and Rachel.
So
I bet
yeah.
I can find out more about Rachel here. I don't want to intrude, but I was here.
Maybe I should turn on a little bit the light. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's much better. Okay.
Now we're officially a trio. We just have to find Rachel.
Chloe was here. Rachel was here. Max was here.
Ouch.
F you, yes you. Okay. Take the bottle.
Boom. Only 3 bottles left. I want to die. Jeez. Who wrote this?
Okay. Bracelet. Bracelet.
That kind of hurts.
Yeah, it's like Chloe and Rachel, as you can see. What else?
I can't see Chloe playing with makeup.
That's Rachel's. So let's see. So okay, so what's up, Max? I am busy right now, talk to you later. And then after some hours, is Dr. Graham in your house? Serious science question. I make house calls for you. What up, pup? Puts on serious science face. What do you know about relativity, wormholes, time travel? So now I'm Doctor Who or Doc Brown. For what class? I never got any cool time science homework, and now this shit. I'll explain in detail later if you actually help me. Like time, my checks are infinite, plus I have unlimited messaging. I'll make you a list of essential books and websites and movies. I'm intrigued by your new interest in science. You know I like sci-fi, just think hard about it, okay? Hit me up anytime if you have other questions. I'll be in the TARDIS getting my DeLorean ready. No worries about not going ape with me. Thought it would be cool to take a road trip in the new wheels. I'll just drive in circles around town. I'm sorry, Warren. Hard week. I still owe you. Yes, you do. Let me know if you change your mind. Okay. So, yeah. Not like ignoring all the checks. So, cafe one from Chloe. Mama will feed you. Somebody better. I'll be lucky if you make it by noon. Okay. Okay. We have a photograph.
They really were besties. That could have been me instead of Rachel.
Okay, so I will put this as a thumbnail because you think I am in love with my father, but we are best friends. So let's put that as a thumbnail instead. So
They really were besties. That could have been me instead of Rachel.
okay, I have this now. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll put that. I'm also charging my phone. My phone is dying definitely. It's 36%. It had like 8. So did we see all their stuff?
I
Yeah.
can't see Chloe playing with makeup.
Yeah. Let's take the other bottle. The other bottle I think was here. You have to climb. Yeah. Thank God I have played this game and I remember everything. Some things recent that. Was a plank somewhere here. Plank, yeah, that's it.
Huh. I could use this board as a bridge. Doesn't look too heavy.
Okay, so let's take this.
Way heavier than I thought. Ugh.
Take the bottle.
3 down, 2 more to go. Talk about finding a bottle in a haystack.
Okay, we have to sit here. I don't know.
Although this junkyard is a dive, I see why Chloe hangs here. She's a steampunk. It actually feels like Chloe and I are kids again. We're hiding out and plotting our future. Despite all the chaos and bullshit, I feel so giddy hanging out with her again. So happy. Like we've both gone back in time.
Okay. I press the button to stand up. Oops. No, 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 no. I didn't want to do that. Let's sit again.
Although this junkyard is a dive,
Sorry about that.
I see why Chloe hangs here.
I'm pressing wrong buttons all the time. You know, like the switch buttons are very much the same with
Although
the
this junkyard is a dive, I see why Chloe hangs here.
with the Super Mario's.
She's a steampunk.
Like
It actually feels like Chloe and I are kids again. Hiding
hold
out
on.
and plotting our future. Despite all the chaos and bullshit, I feel so giddy hanging out with her again. So happy. Like we've both gone back in time.
Like the controllers of the Switch are for Life is Strange are very similar to Super Mario and the SpongeBob. Not all games have the same controls, of course, but these games do have them similarly, and they have only some minor differences. So I'm trying to play, and I'm making mistakes all the time because of
One more
that.
bottle to go.
Like I'm trying to make her run, and instead of making her run, I make her go back in
Every
time.
car has its own tale and history.
Okay. We need another bottle. The other bottle is.
I know there's a bonfire spot where people party around here.
I remember.
Wowzer. That looks exactly like the same dough from my tornado vision. That dough is the perfect photo op.
Photo. The you-Zhe is Rachel. Helga, is Rachel dead? Yes. Did I spoil a lot with this? Like I thought it was evident that she's dead. She is the dove. Father, did I fuck it up that I spoiled about Rachel? Shouldn't I do that? He says you don't care about the plot, you care about watching my videos. Okay, thank you, Zen. He says you like when I speak. Okay, okay. Oh my god, I don't know where the other bottle is. I don't remember. I remember this, but I don't remember the other one, what it is. Look.
I wonder if Chloe thinks about her father when she looks at all these smashed up cars. I wonder how many generations of fashion went through that washing machine. This is the scariest thing here.
What is it?
I know there's a bonfire spot where people party around here.
Don't understand. What is this?
This is the scariest thing here. This is the scariest thing here.
Okay, it's like a shirt about from a baby. I don't know why this is scary. I don't understand. Anyways, I can maybe search. Let's search on Reddit just for fun. So, Max Junkyard. Max Junkyard. This is the scariest thing here. Okay. No. Okay. So maybe I ask Copilot. Don't know if Copilot can say that. So where are you, Copilot? Okay. Here you are. Okay. In Life is Strange, episode 2, Junkyard, Max notices an item and says this is the scariest thing here. Do you know what it is? Okay. Yes, in Life is Strange, episode 2, when Max closes the junkyard with Chloe, she comes across an old creepy doll and remarks, this is the scariest thing here. It's a small but eerie detail that adds to the atmosphere of the junkyard, which already has a haunting, abandoned feel. Are you revisiting the game? Yes, I play it for this gameplay videos. And do you mean this is like an Annabelle type of doll? That's a great reason to revisit Life is Strange. The doll Max finds in the junkyard isn't quite as sinister as Annabelle, but it definitely has the unsettling, abandoned look. Worn out, discarded, vaguely eerie in the way forgotten toys can be. It's more of a creepy environmental detail rather than an actual haunted object, but it adds to the junkyard eerie atmosphere. These gameplay videos must make the experience
even... I know there's a bonfire spot where people party around here.
Okay. These gameplay videos must make the experience even more immersive for you. Do you have a favorite moment from the playthrough? I like the game very much. That's why I play it. Thanks, Copilot. Chat soon. Okay. So it says that's a great reason to keep playing. Life is Strange has such a strong emotional and narrative pool. Always happy to chat, Helga. Have fun, and I'll be here whenever you want to dive into more gaming, storytelling, or whatever creative sparks hits next. Catch you soon. Bye. So, okay. Bye, Helga. Enjoy Life is Strange and keep wearing your creativity into everything you do. Chat soon. So we know now that the item that we found was actually a doll. I thought that it was. It's not very. It's really blurry. It looked like definitely, you know, um, like a
No way.
shirt.
I totally remember going there when I was a kid. I loved the Hush Puppies.
Okay.
Now the sign is just Arcadia Bay junk.
Wow.
I don't want to go that way.
Don't remember ever seeing this item before. I have one more bottle, fuck. I will have to ask Copilot if I can't see it. Football?
The Bigfoots were here.
Okay.
Those shells look fresh. All this rusted metal makes me feel serene. Am I morbid or just goth?
Oh, you always look like...
I know there's a bonfire spot where people party around here. Oh, poor thing. They left you here all alone.
Fuck my life, this part of the game, like, instead of like seeing like the beautiful storyline, you are just hunting bottles. Fuck my life. Here, look.
So sad to look at a grounded boat. I wonder who owned that and where they are now. I wonder how many generations of fashion went through that washing machine.
Oh, there it is. Okay, let's go to Chloe.
Now I can deliver this bottle booty to Captain Chloe.
Kate has a text. Max, sorry to have bothered you by asking for your advice, I guess. Oh, okay. Max, sorry to have bothered you by asking for your advice. I guess I shouldn't do anything but let people enjoy my video all over the world. Kate, this is not what I meant. I just want you to be careful. Too late, I guess. And sorry for bothering you this morning. Guess you were too busy to answer. I was about to have a serious breakdown and I needed somebody. Class bell. Have to go. And obviously, Zhe, you don't reply to her. You don't give a shit. You just wanna hang out with Fitzgerald, who is Chloe for me right now. Baby, my father is Chloe, but this is how you react. You wanna be with your friends instead of helping somebody that told you that Zeus tries to kill. You don't give a shit. You're just hanging with your scholarly enough friends.
That's my Chloe. Thanks, Max. Wait, one more for the road? You're serious about this? We're gonna shoot all these bottles without wasting a single bullet. Max, you have to help me aim. Show me the way, Max.
Okay.
I need to see you shoot first.
Okay.
Show me the way, Max.
Right.
Aim a bit to the right. Sir, yes, sir. Oh, yes! Did you see that shit, Max? Duh. That was so fucking cool. Now for the second bottle. Now, Max, where do I aim? You're on target. Pull the trigger.
Okay.
Max, where
Up.
do I aim? Slightly above. Right between the eyes. Watch out, Nathan. Now that is fun. Let's pump up the volume and find me another target. I want to get creative here.
Okay.
Give me something to shoot, Max. Hello? Let's see you take a crack at that rusty barrel. Sorry, Mr. Barrel, your time has come. Listen to those fat bullet beats! Give me something to shoot, Max. Aim at that old blue plank here. I hate old planks. Give me something to shoot, Max. I bet you want to blow apart those old computer monitors. Let's reboot them with a bullet. Old school. Give me something to shoot, Max. Let's take out this wheel rim on your left. Taking out the wheel rim now? Hella yes! Nice shooting, Tex. Now that's what I'm talking about. Satisfied? Like never. So I want one more uber cool trick shot. How about using that junker for a target now? Dude, I need a target before I shoot. How about aiming for the left tire? Adios, spinning wheel of death. Uber cool. I cannot believe this is for reals. My best friend is a superhero. Now it's your turn to bust a cap. I don't know. Max, your nose. Damn. I don't feel so super. Max!
Okay. The storm is still coming.
You freaked me out there. Do you feel any better now? A little. Thanks for helping me. Just give me a minute. Too much action for Arcadia? Maybe not enough. This is kind of fun. Scary and stupid, but fun. Let me know when you feel okay. God, this power really messes with my head. Glad I feel normal again. I better go chat up Chloe. Okay. Looks like you're ready to lock and load. I don't know about this. Are you afraid of getting in trouble? Oh, boo-hoo, Max is afraid. I know you can handle this, and I'm here to guide you. Make me proud, sister.
Frank.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise. Or is it Bonnie and Clyde?
Excuse us, Frank.
Oh, sorry, Chloe. Don't let me get in the way of your bonding. I heard the gunshots and the breaking glass. It's cute that you're playing with guns. Just like me at your age.
We're not anything alike, man.
We both need money. In fact, you need it so bad, you owe me a shitload, don't you, Chloe? Huh?
You'll get your money.
Don't they all say that? You know, even when they're broke and acting tough? What are you hiding there, girlie? Let me see.
Where did you get that bracelet?
A friend, and it's none of your goddamn business. You're my business now.
That's
and
Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, all right? It was a gift.
No, it wasn't. You stole that shit. Give it to me right now, asshole.
You better step back before you regret it, girl. I mean it. You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please. Please, step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
Okay, what would you do? Shoot, don't shoot. I think from the things that I know about you-Zhe, Helga, what do you mean the things? Your past in Minju, if I pronounce it correctly, and Hong Kong, shoot.
is hilarious. Oh, man. I'll remember you, kid. I'll remember you almost shot me. And you'll wish I had no memory, because I never forget. You have until Friday to pay me. Don't ever pull crap like this again. It'll be the last time you do. Try bullets next time, brainiacs.
Sorry.
You were awesome. Thanks for standing up for me. Let's blow. My secret lair didn't feel secret today. At least Frank is gone. He won't fuck with us again. He just wants his money.
Jesus, I almost shot this guy. And now he'll be more dangerous to Chloe and me. Chloe's waiting to go for a walk. We both need to tell Wowzer. Why did Frank have Rachel's bracelet? We need to talk about this later, but I better follow Chloe now.
Okay. So, today there will be a major event in the gameplay, I'm sure of it. So it will be, I think, 2 or 3 chapters later. So chapters like checkpoints. But we will see how it goes. I'm feeling progressively more tired as time goes. So yeah.
I still can't believe you pulled a gun on Frank. That was epic.
It felt awful. I'm glad there was no bullets in
You
there.
can just rewind time in your hand and stick that barrel right up Frank's ass. You have the power!
You're gross. Don't fall.
I'm just glad you were here.
Me too, I think. Chloe, why the hell are you hanging around scary losers like Frank? It's weird.
Let's take a break and I'll talk. Feels like a different world, huh? I wish we could stay forever.
Can we build another pirate fort and keep the world out?
We need a new secret hangout. At least Frank wouldn't find us. Are you okay, Max?
I'm freaked out, Frank. I'm freaked out.
I'm still freaked out about what happened. That was awful, Chloe.
I'm sorry. But Frank isn't as hardcore as he fronts. All he cares about is his cash, stash, and mangy dog.
Chloe, did you see what just happened?
He
I
has a
almost shot him. I know I could rewind, but Chloe, this is not playtime. No more guns.
Max, I know. Crazy shit is the new normal for me. That's why I plan to leave Arcadia Bay without paying Frank off.
Now, tell me exactly what's going on between you and Frank. Does he have a last name?
Frank Bowers. Obviously don't get my pot from you, remember? Anyway, Frank and I kind of hung out.
Hang out, bad boy. Bad boy.
Is this your bad boy phase?
No, it's my trying to scrounge some quick cash so Rachel and I could get the hell out of here phase. Frank had quick cash, that's all.
That's it?
No. I want to know how Frank got Rachel's bracelet. What do you think?
Be careful, my brain is fried. My brain is fried, I think you would say in this.
I don't know anymore. My brain is so fried from all this. I need a mental enema.
It's so weird talking to you about this insane crap. We haven't hung out this much since we were tweens, and it's like no time has passed. I wish Rachel was here to meet you.
Rachel and I. So yeah, you would say Rachel and I. You wouldn't believe that my father would like you to be with me.
Do you think that Rachel and I would have been friends?
You're not that different. She has a great eye for images and for art. Plus, she's a smartass like you. We would all be hella best friends forever.
I know she must be as cool as you are. I have no doubt we'll meet soon.
Tracks always make me feel better. I have no idea why.
So my father says
Kerouac knew.
we like art too.
It's the romance of travel and movement. The
Kerouac.
sound of the train whistle at night.
Look at the beat poet here.
Poet.
I'd rather be a good photographer.
You are. You just have to stop being afraid.
And here my father is encouraging you about the art.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Help! I'm stuck!
Hold on, Chloe. What's that noise? The train. Oh shit.
Oh my god. I don't remember how you get up there. Okay. Okay.
Shit, I can't budge it at all.
Okay.
Hurry!
Okay, take this.
I could definitely use this bad boy.
Please get me out of here!
Damn, something is blocking the drum.
No, I didn't. Rewind. Rewind. Okay, let's go back up.
Please get me out of here!
Okay.
Max!
Crowbar, okay.
Now I can finally move the drum.
Push.
Get me out of here, Max! Get me out of here!
I have to help lift Chloe up.
Please!
Okay. Pull.
That was close.
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life.
You okay?
I got splinters in my ass and legs, so I wish there was a less violent way for you to save me. And now the trains can't get to the lumber mill. Oops. Aren't you glad I took you away to a nice, quiet, desolate spot?
It was cool to spend time in your lair, but I have to get back to school before my next class.
Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last, Chloe.
That's okay. We will. Forever.
This is my father's promise that someday everything will come to pass, but love will always be a thing forever. Like his love for us and our love for him, that will never die. And if you're like, Helga, why is this so important? Because this is like, if you ask me personally, this is the absolute bliss. Like, if you know that God loves you and if you love God, you don't care about, like, if you have powers, like you can rewind time, you don't see it as important. Like, the best thing that can happen in this world is if you love God, if God loves you, if you love other people, if other people
Thanks for the
love
ride,
you.
Chloe. Right on time for my art lesson.
Thanks for coming with me. Sorry to be so boring.
So it's like, if you love nature, if you love animals, if you love your partner, if you love your family, your friends, if they love you back, like, this is the essence of the world. I think you love the universe, so yeah, definitely love lasts forever. I agree with that.
Nothing exciting ever happens to us, right?
Listen, your rewind power has to be connected to that snow yesterday. That might explain your tornado vision.
Explain what? I doubt it. You would doubt it.
I don't see how. It's so friggin' random.
Wake up, Max. You saved my life twice now. You altered the course of my destiny, yours, and whoever. Do you know about chaos theory?
What do you know?
What do you know about chaos theory, Miss I Hate Math?
5 years ago, asswipe.
So yeah, you would say that, Zhe, because it's you know that my father, aka Chloe, like doesn't like what's that called? Like he doesn't like maths. He likes he doesn't like maths and algebra and geometry. He prefers literature, pretty much. So yeah, so you say you hate maths.
Some people change, and your situation is the perfect storm for quantum physics.
Why me? I'm just a geek girl in some small town.
A perfect example of strange attractors? Don't they teach you kids anything at Blackwell? We have a tornado, rewind power, and freak snow. Hello, Armageddon. So let's party with your power, Rockstar!
Like he said, Professor Price, a superhero needs a sidekick.
It'd be such a shitty week, and yet one of the best of my life.
Because we're back in action again.
So we need other 2 chapters, I think, for what I wanted to show you. It's like a chapter in the game that is very essential. I really don't know how it will go because it will be affected by the choices that we have made already so far in this game. So let's see how it goes. So let's see now. I'm really intrigued. The plan is, except if my father says anything, that I won't talk to anybody. But let's see. Enter the Vortex Club of October. My father says, isn't it peculiar that it is the October
I have a little time
festival?
before Mr. Jefferson's class, so I can do some wandering.
So it's like October. It's like
So are you going to that Vortex Club?
so it's like the month of
Max, can we talk?
it's the month of Halloween, All Hallows Eve.
Do you mind if we talk about what happened yesterday with Chloe?
You hit Chloe? I don't think so. What would you say about that? I don't think so.
I don't think so. And you hit Chloe.
I'm sure she told you why. Did she mention she probably stole one of my guns?
You're a combat veteran. She's no threat to you.
If I didn't care about her, I wouldn't care at all. When I was her age, I was out raising a lot more hell. She's better than that. All you kids are. So is Kate Marsh.
What about Kate?
What
You would
about
ask.
Kate?
You wouldn't care about Kate. You would just want to know more information. You wouldn't care. Like, I have told you what happened with me, with the reader, with my father, and you still want to know information. You don't give a shit. You don't show empathy. You lack empathy, so you just ask information.
I shouldn't have said anything. You know about that video going around.
Is that why you hassled Kate yesterday? I took a photo of that moment for surveillance sake.
Soldier, you don't have the facts. You think I'm a hypocrite because I want cameras around here for the safety of the students?
That'll take more than surveillance cameras.
It will take more than Ms. Grant and her petition to find missing students.
Isn't that your responsibility as head of security? Unless you know something about Rachel Amber that nobody else does.
I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to fight with anyone anymore. That's all, Max.
If only I knew what David Madsen was really up to.
You best not bother chatting me up now.
I saw Victoria and her friends shopping for the party.
Okay, what is... Okay, hi girl, sit down. I'm in the sci-fi lab now. I'm on Schrodinger's Kitty. See you soon. And you won't go.
I
You
still
won't go.
have time. I could go see Warren playing mad scientist in the lab.
I'm trying, but you have to understand my...
Let's go and see this.
Oh, want from me?
I want you to be honest.
Nobody believes me anyway.
Stop acting so brittle.
Being on a viral video does that.
Maybe this is your way of getting attention.
That's really mean, Mr. Jeffers. So you can't help me?
I'm trying, but you have to understand my position.
Why? You don't understand mine. Nobody does. Nobody.
As you can see, everybody's a shithead.
Excuse me, Max.
The reader didn't care as you do, Zhe. You are the same fucking asshole as him.
Can you come over here?
Sure.
You look worried. Is everything okay?
Just between you and me, I'm worried about Kate Marsh.
You're not the only one. Do you have something you want to tell me?
So David and Kate, never mind. You wouldn't say. Never mind.
Not exactly.
Keep it to yourself.
Never mind. Sorry. I have to go and work on my photo.
You can talk to me anytime. And Max, can I talk to you about Kate?
Oh my
I
god.
assume you know about this viral video.
Everybody knows. Kate is freaked out. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows. That's why I wanted to see you. Kate is being humiliated daily.
What if Kate brought this on herself?
Of course.
She means well, but maybe she doth protest too much. She seems like she's holding back the truth. Have you talked to her?
Missed call, yes, no. What would Zed... He would lie, yes, we did.
Yes, I talked to her this morning.
Yes, you
She
lied.
needs friends and support now. I just don't want Kate Marsh to become the next Rachel Amber.
Rachel Amber? What does she have to do with Kate?
With all her missing persons posters around, it's hard not to think of her.
Rachel was nothing like Kate. Principal Wells said you had something on your mind you wouldn't tell him.
Okay.
You care to share?
Nathan with a gun, not now.
Not right now. I'll tell you everything as soon as I figure it out.
I'd like to believe that, Max. It just seems like there's a lot of drama around you this week.
Listen, should I...
Excuse me, Max. Hello? Yes? Hold on. I have to take this, so just go into class and I'll be there soon.
Okay. Let's be noisy with Jefferson.
Sure, okay. Listen, I do have a class I have to teach. I have to go.
Make me beautiful, Hayden. Vogue. Vogue.
Okay, let's see.
I think Max will be pissed we're sitting at
Here comes the mysterious Max, disguised as a pixie hipster.
She was saying that she would be missed. We are sitting in her place.
Or paparazzi.
How do
I
look,
want
Taylor?
that photo whore,
You look
or
like
I get nasty.
Too late.
Meow! Bring out the claws. I love seeing chicks fight.
Can I sit down, please?
I don't know. Can you?
Let her have the desk. That's all she's got.
Assholes.
Okay, let's sit. We don't care about Warren. We don't go to meet him. We bail on him because we are assholes. We are the assholes. We call Victoria and Nathan assholes because we criticize everybody, but we are assholes. So, yeah, Kate is there.
Okay, why is David taking photos of Kate? Now this is so wrong and weird.
Okay. Do I have to do anything here? I'm just sitting. Ah, Warren is coming because we bailed on him.
What up, Max?
Hey, Warren.
I saw Kate earlier and her eyes were puffy from crying.
Kate has a lot on her plate.
I didn't know what to say and she didn't tell me anything.
Okay, I know you love me, but if you're not in this class, beat it. Everybody else, please sit
Maybe
down.
I'll
We
see
have
you
a lot
later.
to cover today, and so little time as usual.
He even has the accent and the way of talking like the reader. That's fucking crazy. And thanks, Dad, for that. Thanks for exposing all these assholes back in the uni.
I see all the usual suspects here. Anybody seen Kate Marsh?
I think everybody has seen Kate Marsh by now.
Of course.
Not feeling good.
Sounds like you're giggling about a video gone viral. Maybe it involves a student or a friend. I wonder how it would feel to have false images of yourself shot out all over the world for people to judge.
What a terrible actor, what a hypocrite that he is. Hypocrite. Fucking liar.
No smartphones in class, Max. Put that away.
Of course, fuck off.
Usually, people need something to judge, so they never take a good look at themselves. We can thank reality TV for some of that. In the end, we can only blame ourselves for participating. Speaking of participation.
What's your problem?
Speaking of participation, there are a few souls here who have...
It's cool that Mr. Jefferson published his own little book of photo tips.
Of course, because he's an asshole. Capturing the image by Mark Jefferson. Yeah, that's the shit that the reader was saying to us in the class. Something like that doesn't even make sense, but he thinks he's clever.
Get to enter a photo in the contest. Like Max Caulfield, for example. Who I know can't wait to enter, right? I'm sure you read the syllabus like it was a Harry Potter book, so you must know today we're studying chiaroscuro.
Yeah, exactly. You study it like it was Harry Potter. This is exactly how the reader would talk. Definitely.
That beautiful word about the contrast between light and dark. The shadow play that gives photography such visual power. It's basic yin and yang.
Yin and yang,
images are effective precisely because of their contrast. Although we don't technically see in my... Yo! Some crazy shit is going down at the girls' dorm! Zachary, do not come into my class like that ever again. Listen, everybody remain seated. Dismissed.
Okay, Zhe, this is the moment of truth, the moment that I wanted you to see in the game. I am sure the outcome will not be the one that I would have chosen, but nevertheless, let's see how it will go. Huh? Why? That's crazy. But anyways, I really want you to see that for yourself. If the outcome is exactly as I expect it to be. Because my father says he wants you to see this game. So if you actually see how it goes, maybe it will make you think a couple of things a little better, a little bit deeper. Because I really think, Helga, you speak as if you don't like me. I like you, but I definitely think you have work to do with yourself. You have to work your personality. You worked very much on your academic knowledge and you have let yourself rot. Does that make any sense? You have let yourself rot. I don't know how to describe this better so you understand. Like, instead of taking care of your personality, evolve spiritually, in the sense not talking with the spirits. I don't say talk to the spirits. I mean talk with yourself. Evolve, nurture emotions about humanity and God, and not nurturing your ego. I agree you have traumas. I agree you have very huge traumas. I agree you have reason to be angry, to be bitter, to be sad, to be disgusted, have all types of anxiety, even all types of bad emotions because of your past. I agree with that. But at the same time, you shouldn't let these emotions define exactly who you are, not in the sense that you shouldn't have these emotions. Again, I stress this again. I mean that, okay, so he took us back because he had a problem. So I will put the volume down as it progresses so we can actually discuss this a little bit. So the problem is that while you are like, you are delving into your past. I don't know how to describe. Like, do you remember like the post that you made about the Greek god in Twitter? On Twitter, okay. So in that post, I understand you said that you feel sad. I understand that you have a very valid reason to be sad. You have every reason, every right to be sad, and I understand that the way you were treated, like, has affected you. It has severed your self-esteem, your self-perspective, your self-confidence, even the way you see the world. Like, there are some things that can happen in our lives that can alter the way that we see everybody around us. Something can happen to us and we can start seeing everybody as bad, everything as bad, everything as pointless, everything as vain. I totally get that. I understand that, and I have been there, especially with Persis. Like, you understand who the Christians are. I can tell you my perspective, and then you see everybody's evil, and you don't want to be around people. I understand that, but at the same time, you shouldn't let the blow of the devil in your life take such a toll on your psyche. It's like a Greek word, psyche. It's psyche, it's soul. It means soul, okay? You shouldn't let that take a toll on your psyche, and you shouldn't let it define the people around you. And just because you were, like, tortured, let's put it that way, by people in your, like, in your past, that doesn't mean that others around you will torment you, torture you like that. That doesn't mean just because one person is evil that the other people are evil. So just because you took bad energy, that doesn't mean you have to return it back to the universe. It's not an exchange. You have to understand that that's not that how the universe works. You have to always turn the other cheek. This is the way of my fathers. You have to accept that. That's your main problem for me. That's what I mean. Okay. Now, don't know what's the problem here with footage, but let's see. I will switch off the camera when. Okay. It unlocked. Okay. So what I want you to take from all these things that I'm saying is that when you see a person, don't think, what if they do this to me as the other people. No. When you see a person who is treating you badly, treasure the lesson that maybe next time, okay, I told this person that I like Fitzgerald and they roasted my hobbies with the people that I like. I shouldn't be so open next time. Okay, treasure that. But at the same time, don't let what you learn and how to be cautious about, like, like, hold on, just because your life is teaching you to be cautious about what you share and what you don't share, that doesn't mean you should be, that doesn't mean that you should lack self-confidence and be yourself. Like, okay, so somebody says, why you like Fitzgerald, that's stupid. Treasure that as a lesson. Okay, I should be more cautious what I share with strangers next time, but also be like, okay, I will be cautious. If I know a person a little bit, I will open up, and if they discard me, maybe that's because they don't care about me and I shouldn't care about them either. So as for me, you shouldn't put me in the same category as your parents, as your ex-students, as your ex-colleagues, as your current colleagues, and as Fitzgerald. You put me in the same category and you think I will treat you like that, and that's your problems. You have to solve it, and you have to stop reading intellectual type of stuff that's not intellectuality, that's stupid, and start evolving your personality as a human being and be more an adult. An adult is like being human. That's what it means for me. Being adult is being human, accepting your flaws, accepting that other people have flaws, giving them space to evolve. Give yourself a space to evolve, and not assign your personality issues or other people's personality issues of people that you have encountered in your life and have hurt you. Don't assign these things to the other person on the other side. Does that make any sense? assign everybody what has to be assigned to them, specifically speaking, okay? That's what I'm saying. So, let's continue now.
She was that messed up.
Okay, let's turn on a little bit the brightness, maybe here. Okay.
Who is that up there?
Okay.
She can't die. She can't.
Can you see there what I meant? Didn't I say some things we do affect? There was a teacher I had at the high school and he said, don't ever treat a person however. You never know how they are inside their heads and what they are dealing with. He was the sociologist. He was the same guy there that I told you the dream about Tusk. If I remember correctly, this is the same guy, but I think it was him that this is the guy that I had in my mind. Him or the physics teacher, but anyways, he was a very nice teacher. He was probably a left wing. He seemed that all around that he was on the left side of like politics. He was a wonderful guy. He taught me how to think critically. He taught me how to see things from the social perspective, like street clothing as society norm and not as like something spiritual, how you dress. He taught me that society creates the norms, that society creates what is correct and what is wrong. And he taught me about SUICIDE and the categories that it has. I learned about Durkheim, Hobbes, Descartes from this guy. He was a wonderful teacher. He was a wonderful father. That's why he was a wonderful teacher. He treated us as if we were his kids. And the only lesson I have taken from this guy that I will take with in my life, I mean, not the other stuff that are useless that he taught us, like in the class, you know, like the class material, the course material, the modules. No, I'm speaking about everyday life. He taught me never treat and never talk to a guy or a woman like whatever, because you never know what is going on inside their heads. This applies in this specific instance. You treat a person like an okay, you don't give a shit, you don't give a shit, you don't give a shit, but maybe you don't know, maybe they do what Katie is doing in this gameplay. Maybe you will learn that they did that, and then you say to yourself, I didn't see that coming. Yes, of course you didn't, because you are not God. Only God can read hearts and minds and know the deepest thoughts and all that stuff. Because you don't know, and God has no reason to tell you what other people go through, because it's personal stuff, and he doesn't do that. Just because I know personal stuff about you-Zhe, because you knew about me stuff, and he wanted me to be even, so I can explain to you that I love you again. Does that make sense? So that when I spoke to you again, I can explain to you, you know, I love you because I know this and that about you. That's why he told me such stuff. He doesn't. He did that because I am his best friend, and because he knows I love you, and he gave me info so I can show you that I actively love you. Does that make any sense? So, because he doesn't really do that, that's seldom that he's doing that, very rare, very like 10% that he's doing that, not even 5%. Never treat a person however the fuck, because you never know what the hell they're going through, what the hell they have been through, because you have been through shit. Think that maybe the other person is exactly in the same position as you are. So that's the rant over now. Max has a headache and blood.
Not now.
From her nose.
I have to try something. I won't be able to rewind again and again.
Okay. Let's rewind all the way through. So then now we will climb on the roof. My father wanted me to show you this. Tell you you have to go to the roof now and
going, Max.
You
can do
So you are trying to go to the roof, Zhe, now, and you will go to the roof and you will try to convince her that she doesn't have to die. You know what the problem is, Zhe? The actions we have taken so far with this girl, everything we have done, we didn't erase the stuff they were writing about her. We didn't defend her anywhere. We didn't help her anyway. These things matter, and they are they will determine the outcome. Like, all these things count as negative points to save her, because we didn't do anything to help her so far. When I tried to save her, Zhe, I did all this stuff. I answered the call, I told her to go to the police, I stepped up to David and defended her. I erased the video link, the slate that she had banked for Jesus. I did all the stuff. I didn't do anything in your power, in your POV. So I'm not sure I will be able to save her. I'm just telling you. And I just want to see with you, because I will answer as I think you would answer, from what I know from you in our face-to-face encounters. I seriously don't think we can save her. I think she will jump. Okay? Because you can let her jump, or you can save her. And I saved her in my first playthrough, and I was feeling proud of me, and I was crying because I was feeling the intense feelings of saving a person who almost jumped. I don't think you can save her at this point, Zhe, because you have done everything you would have done, or everything you did with me and Zeus. I don't think you can save her, you know. Let's see. We have to convince her now through the actions we took. We didn't take any action so far to help her. And also, we have to convince her through our words. And because I will play you-Zhe, as I know you were talking to me when I needed you, I guarantee you, let's play a bet. I don't think you will save her. No. I think she will jump. 90% she will jump. And when I talk, I know. You can't rewind, of course.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work.
Yep.
I don't have any power.
Yep.
Now I have to do this by myself.
Yes.
Did you come to get another Pulitzer shot like yesterday, Max?
Yes. I've been bullied too. I was scared. I had no idea. I wanted proof. How I know you? I wanted proof.
I only wanted proof that David was harassing you.
More like you wanted another shot for the Max Caulfield scrap-up.
Yes.
You want another now? Huh?
No! Please, Kate. You know me better than that. And I know you don't want to jump.
But I do. My life is already over.
Kate, your life is still yours. And we can get through this together. Let me help.
You are such a liar. You wanted to help by ignoring my phone call?
Okay. It was in silent mode. My phone died. I was with Chloe. Thought it was Warren. You lie. You won't say you were with Chloe. You didn't thought it was Warren. It was in silent mode. My phone died.
My phone died and I didn't have my charger. I swear.
You lie.
I swear too. Bullshit. Everybody says that to get out of talking.
Not me. In fact, I was going to get a brand new phone.
If you remember, Zé, the phone was ringing. That's why I answered my phone died. Because if the phone died from battery, then how did it start ringing? You get what I mean? This is how you sound to me when you lie. You say so blatant lies, and that hurts people because they can see that you don't care about them.
Don't say anything if you're going to use a dead phone excuse.
Exactly.
Just tell me you didn't answer. No,
Of course. I told you. Of course. I told you. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Don't say I didn't told ya. She would die. Zé, this is how you react to people. I'm just explaining to you. This is how you treat people. Usually I talk for about 1 and 2 minutes with Kate in this part of the story. It only took me two answers from your mouth, Zhe, to make her jump. I have played this game 4 times. I have saved her 3 times out of 4. I did one part as you again with my father some years ago, and
I know this isn't pleasant for it.
I saved her 3 times. The 4th time I killed her because the actions that I did on your behalf, but I was playing still because I was also intervening with my personality in that gameplay. But here I played through exactly word for word what I know about your personality from our face-to-face encounterings, the way you treated me, the way you treated other people around me, the way you rolled your eyes at Jamie when he was talking to you, for example. And this is the first time that it only took me 2 answers to make her jump. That's disgusting. And just because I love you, I'm telling you, you should be ashamed of yourself for your behavior, because this is the behavior that you have, and you have to see it. The game is here to show you, and every person, the way you guys treat people affects their psyche and their personalities, and their destinies as well. You have to take care of that and think, how am I treating other people? Because religion, what is religion inside the brackets? I can answer you what is critical religion for my father. For my father, critical religion is loving other people as you love yourself and as you love God. If you don't do that, fuck off. That's what it is for my father. This is the religion inside the brackets for my father. My father is not about sacrificing to idols. It's not about going to church. It's not about praying. It's not about praising him. It's nothing about all this shit. It's about loving and caring for other people as you care about yourself and as you care about God. And if you care about God, you have to care about other people, because if you say, I care about people, but you don't treat them as you treat God, and you say, I love God, but you don't love people, you haven't seen God. How do you claim you love God when you haven't seen God, but you don't care about people when you have seen people? Does that make any sense? So please bear that in mind.
But we have to go over what happened before Miss Marsh, before she did what she did. Officer Barry will be taking notes for the official police inquiry. I'm sure you'll give him your full cooperation. Such a tragedy. But there must be a reason for everything. We need to find out why Kate Marsh would be driven to such desperate action. As principal of Blackwell Academy, I take my duties seriously. I take the well-being of every student more seriously. What happened today should never happen in a hall of wisdom and knowledge. Mr. Madsen, as our head of security here, those roof doors should always be locked. That's just standard operating procedure. They were not, and that is indeed your responsibility. Mr. Jefferson, I know you can't be expected to know what your students are going through, but Kate has assisted you in class, so you should have known something was amiss. Mr. Prescott, since you are responsible for the Vortex Club parties, and since Miss Marsh did attend your last party, you'll have to answer some more questions.
Okay, my father told me because there's a major decision.
Miss Caulfield, why exactly were...
He told me in the major decision I have to pick a specific guy. This is what he said, and I will do that.
Are you on the route with Kate Marsh?
Why exactly were you on the route?
Did she tell you her plan? Or anything at all? Please, tell us everything.
Okay, so this is the decision that my father told me to make. Jefferson made her cry, Nathan dosed her, David bullied her. Jefferson made her cry. That's what he said. He said, call out the reader to the chancellor. This is what my father said. He said that you-Zhe called the reader to the chancellor.
I saw Mr. Jefferson talking to Kate right before our class. Then she ran off crying.
Mark, I do know that Miss Marsh has assisted you on class events.
Kate, Miss Marsh has been very withdrawn lately. I assume this awful video was the cause. I hated seeing the students laugh at her.
Yeah,
she was
definitely.
upset Miss Caulfield didn't return her calls. She felt rejected by the school.
She shouldn't have asked to be on video, macking with some dudes.
You ass! She didn't ask for any of this.
No, on the contrary. Max was right to bring this up. Now, I wanted to help, but I guess I was too late.
Well, now, this is problematic. The publicity is rising, and perhaps you shouldn't represent Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest in San Francisco.
Are you serious?
I am. We don't need any negative press about that event. And we need to involve the Academy in possible disciplinarian measures for you.
I understand. There are bigger things at stake than me. The life of a young girl, for one.
All right, Miss Caulfield, please sign here to confirm what you've told us. I'll continue this investigation from there.
My head is killing me, but I think I can use my power again.
Sign.
Well, I think we know less now than when we started. We'll be assisting the police with further inquiries. I know this has been a stressful day. I wish I had the power to change it all for the better. So thank you for coming in.
Okay. That was really affected me, to be honest, right now. So let's see now. I think that the story ends, but let's see. Okay, so that's the last part.
I just can't believe it. It's like it wasn't even real. Watching her drop like a weight, I really thought I could save her. Like a superhero.
Come on, Max. Do not for a second blame yourself.
Of course not.
Kate was on that roof for her reasons, not yours.
My hand just reached out.
Stop it. You were the only one with balls enough to run to the roof. You were the only one who cared.
Yeah, I sure made a big fucking difference. Maybe if more people cared. Better people than me.
You're the best person around.
Warren, I screwed up today.
That makes no logical sense.
Warren, I don't mean to sound weird, but there's something ominous going on at Blackwell.
Today proves that.
And I'm working on proof that Kate Marsh is connected to Rachel Amber. Somehow. Along with Nathan and Mr. Madsen.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but I wouldn't doubt it. Nathan did scare me yesterday, and Madsen is a straight-up dickhead. So, what do you think is really happening?
What the hell is this? The weather confirms this weird day. Feel that chill.
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today. I would know. I would.
Okay, so that's my father. He's angry for what's happening.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week.
I can start now saying, who is this guy that is hugging you? Like you do with me, and you are getting jealous all the time for stupid stuff. Okay, so let's see the major decisions. You couldn't save Kate, 29%. Can you see how low it is? You saved Kate's life, 71%. I was in this 71%, as I said. You blamed David, 10%. You blamed Nathan, 66%. And you blamed Mr. Jefferson, 24%. I always blame Jefferson. You told Kate to go to the police, 47%. You told Kate to wait for more proof, 53%. I always tell her to go to the police. You answered Kate's call, 82%. I was in this one. You didn't answer Kate's call, 18%. This is you-Zhe. You tried to shoot Frank, 51%. This is you. And you didn't try to shoot Frank, 49%. This is me. So next. You didn't water your plant, 42%. You didn't help Alisa, 36%. You left the link to Kate's video, 8%. Can you see how low? Everybody deleted that, 92%. You were friendly with Taylor, 54%. No, you weren't friendly with Taylor, 46%. We weren't. You rejected Warren's invitation, 29%. Very few. Everybody accepted it, 71%. You wrote a message, 59%. You tampered with the rail tracks, 30%. You didn't gain entry to the Vortex Club party, 45%. You didn't help Warren, 52%. Can you see? 48. I was in the 48, I helped him. You didn't tell on David on Mr. Jefferson, 27%. I always did that because I was playing as I was deceived by the reader. That's what I did. So, continue. So we are now in Chaos Theory, the 3rd episode, and I will let this video keep here because I don't have battery. I have to charge my camera. I have firstly to charge my Nintendo. Tomorrow we will go to the Chaos Theory episode. We have more 3 episodes to go. Hope you take into consideration everything I have shared with you in this video. Hope you think critically about what critical religion is in this point. You have to see through your actions, through my father, through me, through everyone around you, and through yourself. Think and evolve and take into consideration what I have showed you, because even if you say that's not me, I didn't take this out of my head. This is how I see your personality without my father. If I take everything that my father says out, this is how I see you. Just because I talk about you and I have a relatively nice opinion about you, has to do with the person that you think is dating me, but he doesn't date me. My father. My father says the good things about you, and my father, when I was mad at you and I wanted to use my powers against you, my father said no, he is a good person and he loves you and he loves you and he loves you, and he kept me at bay, my wrath at bay like that. My father, and you have to respect my father for that, because as you can see, because you have showed me evidently so that you are the person in this game, this is how you treat people, you can see that you don't deserve any respect. The reason that my father shows respect to you is not because you are a nice person. For me, you aren't. From what I know about you, not what my father says about you, what my father says about you shows a very good person. From what I know about you, personally, by experience, you aren't a good person. I think you are a very bad person, to be honest. You are one of the worst people I have met in my life, if I have to rate how I know you face to face and not how I know you from my father. And my father didn't do you favoritism, he does that because he's a nice person himself. He's a good guy. You have to respect my father because, as the song says, Amazing Grace that saved a wretch like me. That's you-Zhe. I'm just reminding you. Anyways, love you and I will see you in the next video. Bye.